Okay, I'm going to show you how to edit and manipulate these projects here in After Effects. So, first things first, you open the comp and edit text, replace video tabs on both these bars here. Follow along with the text on these and it'll guide you straight to where you need to be. But first off, we're going to change up the images. I have pictures in right now, but you can put video in if you want. Take a little bit to render, but not a big deal. So if you go over to any folder that you have an image saved, downloads, pictures, wherever you have it put on your computer, open that folder up, grab it, and then drag it in. On this one you have a footage tab. Right here it says footage. Just drag it into there. So I've got it right here. This is your preview window of the image or the video. Click it. You want to replace, figure out which one you want to replace. It's Video Zone 3 is the one we're going to switch out. These are where all of your images or videos will go in the Video Zone tabs. So you'll take the graphic and just drag it into Zone 3. Just drag it up right in there and it'll replace it. Now we have it laying over the old image, so you can remove that by either clicking these eyes here or just highlight it and delete it. Real easy. Then you're going to adjust the sizing. So drag it to whatever size you need it to fit. And you're going to have all these tabs open. So just get rid of those. You don't need them open once you're done manipulating the image. This is your comp tab. So open that back up and you can see it changed. And you'll do the same thing for this one, but that one will go into 4 or 5 or 2. You know, just whatever you need it to be. You'll drag it in there and you'll be good to go on the image. Now with the text, like I said, right here it tells you, open this to edit text. You have text on the left and right. So one is for the left, one is for the right. So you'll double click it. This says edit text. Double click it again and double click it again. Now it'll highlight. And you can type in anything you want right there. So you want to keep in mind that you have an area to work in before it runs off the edge and people won't be able to read it. So if you need to manipulate the size, stretch it, shrink it down, grab your arrow key here, or you can hit V on your keyboard. The letter V is in Victor. And grab it on the right side and you can squeeze it, expand it, bring it down. Keep in mind if you grab it here on the left side it starts doing this. So yeah, don't mess with that. Right side you can do anything you need with it, and if you do it on this side you start getting it weird. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But so if you need to let everybody know you're a pickle kisser, make sure everybody, make sure it stays on the right size. And there you go, pickle kisser. See how it kind of creeps off on the edge there? So we just go back to it and keep adjusting it. You can adjust the kerning, which is the spacing in the text, if you need to. And that will be right here. And as you see how so you can adjust that, or you can adjust its size on this end on the right side here. This is your character manipulator. Font size, you can adjust it that way. You can also change your font to fit whatever style you need. Fancy pickle kisser, classy. So keep that in mind. That'll help you out to whatever you need it to. And see, there it goes, it fits. And to do the other side, you just open up the other tab, follow along, edit text, and do the exact same thing. Alright, so this one is your lower third. And here at the Hebrew School of After Effects Design, we're going to show you how to change this out. This one's super easy. All you got to do is change out the text. And like I said in the earlier video, right here it tells you how to do that. Open the comp to edit text. Double click it. Keep following along. Look at that. Scroll down. Open the comp to edit text. And you got two here. Double click it to edit your name. Double click it to edit title or whatever you want to put in the subtext. And you're done. Now, I didn't mention in the last video, when you're done editing and you need to render these, you're going to Control M, and you got this, your render queue. Make sure you're always on your composition tab when you do that. Control M. Now right here, you're going to have your output module. Click it. QuickTime is what you'll want it in. Now with the lower third, you want it to pop on top of the video or the image. So you're going to want to do RGB plus alpha. That'll cut out this black background. And hit OK. And right here, you click on the output 2. Select your folder. I've got a Brian folder. And you'll name it. Got it BRL3, Brian lower third. And hit save. Now, on the other one, like the player matchup video I had, when you export it or when you render it, QuickTime is what you'll want. RGB, because you're not trying to cut out the background, you're not trying to remove any elements here to lay on top of something. So just keep that in mind. Lower thirds, RGB plus alpha, transitions, wipes. So if something's going to come on top of the video that's already playing, you want to alpha it in so that it kind of keeps that video showing. Like in a transition, it'll dissolve over it or it'll transition into it so that it makes it more natural and flows better that way. But the lower third, super easy, ready to go. Hit render when you're ready and it'll save it for you. Any questions, just let me know. Okay, this one is I call it your little open. It's like a 10-second transition. This one is what I refer to as your open. You can use this to kind of start your videos. And you've got these videos here within the graphic playing, and you can easily change those out. Once again, they all say where to go, but you can also go here. You've got these 3 video zones, and I have these 3 videos in here already. They're just Beck videos. So these are just Beck videos, so when you're ready to put in storm footage, oh dude, Storm Chaser, you need to come up with an idea with that. So when you're ready to change out the footage, just open up the folder that you have the footage saved in on your computer and drag it in right here. And then to replace it, you just drag it up and on top of it. Make sure you get rid of what was previously in there after you do it. Close out of the tab. Go back to your composition tab. You're ready to go. Do that for all 3. Same thing, real easy. To change the text on here, if you want to change it to something else, this one says edit your text. Double click it. Double click it. You can type in right here whatever you want. Storm Hockey. Whatever you want. Click out of it. Boom. It's all changed. So I'm going to show you how to manipulate this versus transition that you've got here. Real easy stuff. Take the image, the logo for the team from a folder on your computer, drag it in to the pre-comps folder, and then it'll populate down in this area here. Take it, drag it into either logo zone 3D2 or 3D1, and it'll populate this little tab. Just click out of the tab. You don't need it open once you get it in unless you need to manipulate it. If you need to manipulate it, you can double click on set 3 here. You got comp 1 and comp 2 of your logo. Double click it and it pops up. Click on the logo and it'll give you the manipulation box, and you can shrink it, stretch it, whatever you need to do to make it work for you. And when you're done, just click out of it and voila. Now what you see here, all these extra bits, these add a layer of 3D to it, but it's red. So if you want the 3D, you can highlight it and turn it on, but you'll need to go in the transform and the effects and the gradient wrap, see this, and change it to your color that you need. You know, you can do yellow since you're blue and yellow, and it kind of works that way. And get it the way you need it. Click OK. Go back here. Boom, now you got that yellow 3D if you want it. I wasn't a fan of it, but you know, everybody's different. And you can do that for both of them. So there you go. If you need anything else, let me know. Also keep in mind, you're going to get this orange bar probably. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. For the most part, it's not going to affect you at all. It's just saying that there's an asset missing. Expression errors. But for this transition, it looks good no matter what.